If you're watching this video, maybe you're afraid of coming across as selfish. I understand the feeling, and I'm pretty sure many of us do. First of all, I'm sorry you think of yourself this way. Being perceived or labeled as selfish is actually very common. Other people may occasionally call us selfish, which is a rather painful word to hear. That's because selfishness is almost always seen as something negative. For example, when you decide not to pick up a call because you're busy or just don't feel like talking, when you refuse to help a friend move because you're not feeling well, or when on a Sunday morning you cancel plans with your family because you want to stay home and recharge after a long week. To others, these choices might look like rudeness or disrespect. How dare you think of yourself? Or rather, why shouldn't you? Selfishness is not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes what people call selfishness is actually self-preservation. Taking time for yourself, setting boundaries, or saying no, these aren't acts of cruelty. They are signs that you value your own well-being. The thing is, we often grow up in families and societies that teach us there is nothing more important than selfless acts. From an early age, we get the message that the best thing you can do is to put others first. After all, being a decent human being is supposed to mean giving, helping, and serving. But what we are rarely told is that constantly putting others before ourselves can come at a cost. If you never take care of your own needs, your energy and kindness eventually run out. True selflessness isn't about ignoring yourself. It's about finding a balance where caring for others and caring for yourself can exist together. Think of it this way. If you never refuel, how can you keep going? If you're constantly giving without pause, eventually you'll have nothing left to give. Of course, there is a difference between being mindlessly self-absorbed and mindfully caring for yourself. True selfishness ignores others completely, but self-care acknowledges that you matter too. And here's the truth. When you take care of yourself first, you often become more present, more generous, and more capable of showing up for others in the long run. Well, you just can't pour from an empty cup, can you? So the next time someone calls you selfish, pause and ask, am I neglecting others, or am I simply taking care of myself right now? That distinction can change everything. Because maybe selfishness isn't always about shutting people out. It's also about listening to yourself, protecting your energy, and giving yourself permission to rest. And maybe, just maybe, it's time we soften the word selfish. Because sometimes it's the most compassionate thing you can do. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more care right here on this channel.